Assalamualaikum everyone. I hope all are staying healthy and fit. Welcome to another exciting episode of Ohmydays with Khwahish podcast only on Let's Chat. Today's topic is all about mesmerizing persona, and today we have an amazing guest who will be sharing her journey as how she has started her entrepreneur profession. She is back in UAE and inspiring millions out over there. She has been a part of web series. It's not fair to say that the women out there are doing such an amazing and great job. So let's not take much more time. Let's welcome Miss Priya. Thank you so much, Priya, to accept our invite. How are you doing today? And welcome to Ohmydays with Khwahish podcast.
It's my pleasure, and I'm doing excellent today and looking forward for your questions.
Yeah, for sure. And trust me, she was keep on asking my team the questions. I said no. The questions will be asked on spot. So what was the first reaction when our team approached you for the podcast?
So as you are aware that there are so many teams are approaching specifically for the TV shows, podcasts. So what I'm looking for that who actually have a purpose for that podcast and how authentic is that podcast. So it should work for you as well as it should work for me. So that is my aim for the going to the podcast.
So are you excited for the segment number 1?
Yeah.
So our segment number 1 is knowing your persona. We would like to know that who is Miss Priya and what made you to be so much of influential woman persona?
So me as a person, as Priya, is, I could say, go-getter, super ambitious.
Wow.
Always want to see myself on the top, whether I'm doing a smallest thing or whether I'm doing something really big. So when I introduce myself that if you want to see 100% Priya, so I'm an architect, actor and dancer, because that makes me full.
Wow.
And I cannot just say that, okay, I have to keep my acting and dancing passion aside and I'm just going to work as a designer, because how much I can work, right? I need the breather, I need that energy to work and do something new. And that comes from your passion.
Wow.
So I always feel that is so much in you, within you. So you need to see or feel your power inside and then go for it.
Hearing from you is that I feel you can inspire many women out there. So what's your message to the women out there who wants to be in this profession as being an entrepreneur?
See, the entrepreneurship gives you a lot of freedom, and I could say that it just opens a lot of doors for opportunities for you. But bear in mind that you have to work 24 hours. So people who says that, oh, I work only for 6 hours, yeah, and then I have this big business and I'm working on this, I'm working on that. That doesn't happen. So sometimes I barely sleep in the night because I have so many things going on in my brain related to the work, related to my dancing. Just because you're an entrepreneur, you just don't kill your passion.
Oh.
So your passion can be dancing, acting, singing, reading, traveling. It can be anything, right?
Wow, that's an amazing. Asking about the passion, it would not be fair enough to know about your web series. You have done an amazing web series that have brought out so many catchy eyes. So what made you do that, and share some experience on that?
I have been doing acting from my childhood, I can say that, because I was into dancing and acting.
Wow.
And because I was into dancing, for me, expressing all sort of emotions, it came naturally to me. And I was waiting for that big break, and with these auditions, I really got a good break. I'm so thankful for Jennifer Fatima. She is I could say, one of the best directors in Dubai right now. I thought that this is a perfect platform, and I'm so grateful she selected me for that role. My character is Maya. So Maya is basically an actress. You need to see that. So you're going to love it.
That's a suspense, and I hope everyone out there will love it and definitely follow the web series, because it's something where it's based on reality, I think so, and it's purely about a character which depicts how the persona should be. But what are some of the challenges you have encountered during your career or during your personal life? Because having a smile there's something pain behind that. So what do you want to say about it?
So I always smile because I'm high on energy, and why I'm high on energy, because I have a new goal for myself
Wow.
every 6 months. And if I feel that I have achieved that goal in 3 months, then I'll set another goal for me.
Wow, that's a goal getter.
Yeah. So because that pushes you somehow, it's like physically as well as mentally. And I think that's so much important for me. The hurdles are many, to be honest. The only hurdle I would like to mention is the people around you, basically. And being a female, when the other females start judging you and start asking you weird questions, there you get like, oh my God, why can't they just be happy for me? Why can't they support me or just talk good things about me? People just don't get it. People don't appreciate. So I had decided myself that I'm going to appreciate each and every woman come across me who is really doing out of the box. I have started this workshops called Introduction to Design.
Wow.
Okay, so where I am introducing the teenagers to what is there in architecture, what is there in interior design, and overall idea.
Wow.
Or they are being an entrepreneur. I try to guide them. I try to support them the way I could. And because for my journey, I was alone. There was nobody
Exactly.
to take me and tell me or guide me. Oh, Priya, you do it this way, you do it that way. It's like, oh, this is not your profession. You can't be good in that. You can't be doing this. So too much of a negativity and end up doing nothing.
Exactly. That's something you have said which is very true. And so many women out there, especially the teenagers, are going through this mindset, narrow set of Asian culture, which I hope through this podcast definitely they will get improvised. The parents, please think out of the box. With that note, I would like to know that, as you have said, that social media is one of the key factors these days, making you trending, making you viral, brand promotions, collaborations. How was social media for you? Was it a challenge? Was it a troll? Was it a myth or reality? What do you say about social media?
Social media is an excellent platform if you want to tell or showcase your talents.
Okay.
Because most of the time people cannot showcase those talents because they don't have time, first of all. They don't have a medium, second thing. And not everybody would approach them, though they are talented.
Yeah.
Right? They feel like this is a glam industry. People are so glamorous, they earn too much money and this, that. But they don't know how much hard work goes behind that. But it has to be used properly. And I feel that more authentic you are on the social media, the better you can reach, or I can say touch the audience.
Exactly. That's how the purity and authentic and the sincerity of the work shows. It's not that the people, only the public just trolling. Within your family member, there are some of the negativity challenges. So what are some of the negativity you have come across, and how did you tolerate that, and what did the tactics to come out of these challenges?
So people always tell you, right, you cannot do certain things, okay?
Yeah.
And being a girl, I was
that
always
was Mumbai, Maharashtra.
Yeah,
So
Mumbai always used to say, oh, you have to be safe, you cannot do certain things because boys can do certain things. I'll not have that mindset, okay, this is for boys. I'm not supposed to think about that. And that actually helped me a lot, because whenever I used to go, whether it's a modeling, whether it's acting, whether it's dancing on the stage or interacting with people, there was no barrier, or there was, I could say, no limitations for me, because I was considering myself as one of the contender.
Wow.
It's not like girls or boys. It's like one of the participants or one of the person who wants to win.
Exactly.
And that's how I started my company called 361 Degrees Design.
Okay.
When people told me, oh, being a female designer, you should just design residential projects. Why you want to fit out? Why you want to go on the side, stand in the heels and talk to workers? And I said, if nobody's doing, I'm doing it.
And you love it.
And I love it. I enjoy it because I know what I'm talking to them. And they are humans, right? If they know what they are doing, if I know how to make that work done from them, I think it's a win-win. So you don't have to worry about that, because ladies always forget that, oh, they used to dance before. It can be for anything. They used to do this before, but now I'm a mom. I'm working.
How you will
and
do all of this?
How
you
you
will
do
manage
and
all of this?
cooking, and there are so many things, and only super women can do that. Okay, I'm a super woman because I can manage things. Have a proper system. See what you can delegate. What you can delegate those works, and then have some me time for yourself, because if you're happy, you'll keep
Everything.
your family happy.
Exactly. It shows that how much painful journey it could be, because it's not easy for a woman to come in this platform, speak around that how much you have done. We should always proud of, and that's what I say, that encourage them, because at the end it's your family member.
Right.
So with that note, talking about your family, it's not fair to ask about your mother and father. What is the something you have learned from your mother and your father which you still apply to your life and you want your kids, your family to follow in the future also?
So one thing I have learned from my mother is never lose that smile, no matter how much pain and how much hard work you are doing to get something. I have seen her always smiling, always happy, and she just takes over everything. And she have this great ability to give, and she keep giving to everyone. When she never expect that somebody should do it for her. But then I realized, because she's giving so much, she's the most favorite for everyone. You keep giving, don't expect from anybody. And the power is there, everybody's watching you, they will give you back.
How about your father?
So my father, I could say, he is the one who has always told me that, Priya, whatever knowledge you have, that will take you places. But the more knowledgeable you are, the more experienced you are, you will have a different confidence level. So when you talk to a 6-year-old or 60-year-old, you will have a topic to talk. And that's why I keep on learning new things. So I have done innovation entrepreneurship, I have done digital marketing, I have done personal styling. I have learned so many things, and I keep learning.
MashaAllah.
So I think you gather knowledge because that will keep you grounded. It will not make you proud and say that, oh, you know what, I have 4 degrees. You know what, I have 6 degrees. Have you seen somebody talking like that? Never. If they have 6 degrees or masters or PhD, they will be more polite. They'll be more grounded. There's so much to share. And they have seen more lives, so they have experienced everything. And what they now want to do is have that peace and guide people who really need.
How about your husband? You should say something about him also. As you said that he's your role model for sure.
Yeah. He's that energy, I just need it every day. He's very clear, he's very calm, composed. That one thing I like about him, it's like no matter what happens around him, he's so calm, composed. He's very focused. He knows what he's doing. He's also, by the way, go-getter. So in our family, we are this ambitious pair. We can say that we are a perfect example that how you can have this gender equality, where we take care of our kid, we take care of us as a house, family, and we take care of our work. And as a person, you should give space to each other to understand you within, and that actually makes you more happy and gives you more respect for others.
That's the secret mantra of Priya. See, this is what the reveal of the podcast is, where she has shared so many of untold journey. So before, I really don't want to end the segment number 1, but what to do, she has limit of time. She's a very busy person. So as Priya, what's your strength and what's your weakness?
So I always try to say that the weakness first, and I work on my weaknesses. I don't think so there's any weakness, because whenever I feel that this is my weak point, I try to overcome that, and I try to learn from others.
Wow.
Strength, I could say that I'm a people's person. I love to be with people. I'm super confident in what I do. I'm knowledgeable, experienced, and I could say I can convince anybody for anything.
Oh my days. That's why we are moving to our segment number 2, which is this and that. Priya, in this and that, I'll give you some small topics which our viewer has asked you. You need to let us know that what's your thought process and what could be the outcome of it. Question would be about the startups. So do you think initially you have to just invest directly, or you need to do proper research?
See, when you want to start some business, first of all, you need to have a purpose behind that why you are starting the business. If you think that you are doing that business to earn money, stop there. Because nothing is going to work for you. And if people are thinking that, oh, this is my passion, that's why I'm doing it, stop there again. Because you cannot mix your emotions with the business.
Okay.
You need to have a market research. You need to understand what is the need for your business. And if you feel there is no need, but you are just doing something which other 10 or 15 people are doing successfully, it's fine. But be confident, be sure about that. The more knowledge and experience you have in that field, which will give you, I think, extra confidence and extra power to convince investor, basically. But if you're not convinced, and if you yourself struggling to understand what is that business all about, then it will reflect.
Boosting on social media. People said that just pay and buy the followers and everything. Is it really working out, or is it just a stigma of the youth?
To be honest, everybody is so obsessed with social media. Obsessed is the right word. If you see now and then, everybody watches everything.
Yeah.
And you will be surprised, there are so many people come across me in Dubai and they say hi, and I'm like, hi, did we meet before? And they said, no, we are following you on social media.
Wow.
And sometimes I feel really good because they are following me. That means they know what I'm doing. Have a strategy. You try to post, maybe if you don't want to post on the same day and disclose your location, you can do it next day. So all these things, you need to keep this thing in mind.
Wow, this is something great, huh?
Yeah.
Good practice on that, I'll apply. How about being no filter on social media? These days, some people are there, हर चीज का reel बना लेते हैं. सुबह से लेकर शाम तक, everything. Do you think is this really required, or is just being a pathetic of use of exploit of use of social media?
So I think it's a personal choice, to be honest, and my personal choice that I cannot do that.
Okay.
Because I need a few moments, me as a person, they are private moments, and I don't want to disclose each and every detail of my life, because I'm a bit private person too. Whatever is required to show on social media, rightly. My achievements, my work, there is some inspirational thing which I come across and which I would like to share with others, or I am helping somebody and promoting their brand.
Wow.
So all these things, they are perfect for social media. But if I'm just randomly saying that, okay, look, I'm just washing my face and I'm using this particular cream, maybe it's not for me. I cannot do that. Because I'm a bit private person. I don't want to show that I'm washing my face with water, how I'm doing my hair.
As an entrepreneur, like, people look for opportunities for the jobs and all that. They try to switch because of all the toxic culture and all that. Do you think it's required to switch again and again, or better to learn and implement and then switch?
So I feel that the people nowadays and now the generation, their span of absorbing things it has become short, right? And the patience level is like zero. I think they should give it a try, see that why it's not working first. And when they are saying toxic, that what making them say that statement? Certain things are against your values, and they are literally, damaging you as a person or your self-esteem. Next day you should be out from that place.
Asked about the food. People these days, they say that no cheat meal, diet chart. Do you think is it a reality, or is it just a stigma to show off?
I don't know about others, but I follow that. I'm super strict on my food. So when I say strict, it's not something that I don't eat because people have said that you cannot eat this. There are certain food doesn't go well with me, and my fitness regime or my dance regime, there are certain foods that I just want to avoid it, because I love weight training in gym. All the women keep on asking me, why you have to go to the gym? The gym is not good. Don't decide because others have told you. You try it yourself what works for you.
Yeah, learn your body and you know better than anyone yourself.
So because I'm into dancing, I always thought that, okay, weight training, that will make my muscles more strong and hard, so the flexibility will go. So you need to decide what you do, and if you are taking so much efforts to keep that body in shape, then why would you eat something which you don't want to digest?
With that note, move to our segment number 3, which is rapid fire. We are moving to our rapid fire, the third segment. Are you excited?
Nervous?
So the terms and conditions is very simple. You have to answer very fast. The time is already set. If you fail, you won't win the hamper. So okay. My first question, what's your favorite documentary movie?
Dinah.
Okay. What's your secret mantra for fitness?
Dancing.
Wow. Which is your favorite dance?
Indian classical, Bharatanatyam, semi-classical, and Bollywood.
We need to call up for the dance. I love dancing and I want to do contemporary. So for sure, we will definitely. What's your favorite non-traditional dance form?
Contemporary, yes.
Okay.
Freestyle.
What's the first thing you bought when you received your first salary?
LV bag, never
Oh
full.
my days. Oh. So what's your first salary? How much you got?
Oh my god, I don't even remember that.
Seriously?
That was my earning, I said. The salary, that was like long back. I don't even know.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I started working when I was in college. I was in architecture college, and I was doing a job that time.
Okay. So what's your advice to the youth who are just graduated?
Try to learn and absorb.
Okay. What's your first job?
It was with the landscape architect. Yeah.
Okay. What's your go-to time pass?
Go to time pass. I love to do window shopping in the malls.
Oh my days.
Because I could do my steps for the fitness and just admire the good things and decide what to buy.
What's your favorite music?
I love jazz and Bollywood.
Describe Priya in one word.
Priya in one word. The one people will never forget and people love.
Okay. What's the stupidest thing or the funniest, silliest thing you have done these days, which you remember now and you say, oh, ये भी मैंने किया था?
I do it most of the time with my son. All the silly things, and I pretend that I'm his friend, and I do whatever he asks me to do.
What's your next movie?
We will be doing the season 2 for our web series soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What's the best dish you cook?
Oh wow, I'm actually an excellent cook. So I do that typical Maharashtrian style, Mumbai style pav bhaji. Yeah, and
Really, so bad.
yeah.
What do you prefer, salt food or sweet food?
Salt.
What do you prefer, expensive gift or homemade customized gift?
Not homemade gifts. Yeah, I'm not into that.
Okay. What's your biggest flaw?
I put too many goals for myself.
Yeah.
I'm being very harsh. I'm a biggest critic of myself.
What's your deepest fear?
Deepest fear is to get locked in a room where there are too many reptiles. I don't like reptiles.
Khatron ki khiladi.
Because I would never go for that.
Okay. What do you want people to stop asking you?
Stop asking me that whether I'm an architect or actor. I'm both. And dancer too.
What's your regret?
Regret? I think when I was more young, when I was in a college, I should have done few things which I said no that time.
But she has done a great, but personality we have to give you. So now you need to call 3 people of your circle.
Oh my god.
And you need to say that, hey, it's me Priya, and you know what? I'm in Ohmydays podcast. The first call.
Hello, hi, I'm Priya. You are on the speaker, and I'm at the Ohmydays podcast.
Okay.
And they asked me to call randomly 3 people, and of course, you are one of them, love of my life. So I called you.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much to answer the question on the hamper.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
The second one. I hope she picks up.
Are you calling me?
Is that your
Hi,
phone?
कैसी है?
Hi Neeti, you are on the speakerphone and I talk about Afra and my dear friend Neeti. So this is a call.
Thanks so much, Nidhi, to answer, and she won the hamper. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you Neeti. I'll speak to you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Careful whom I'm calling. Ta 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 ta. Let's see.
Hi, Priya.
Hi Hemant.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. You are on the speakerphone and they have asked me to call random 3 people and you are one of them. You picked up the phone. Thank you.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you so much to answer the call, and she won the hamper. Thank you, Hemant.
Welcome. Yeah.
I'll talk to you.
Amazing person. There's always opportunities and connections.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely
Oh
see
my
that.
God,
Thank you so
Hemant.
much.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Welcome to you. All the best. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
With that note, we are ending our rapid fire. We have a small hamper, a token of appreciation to be a part of our podcast, and definitely you try their products and definitely you will love it.
Thank you.
So with that note, we are ending our segment number 3 and we are moving to our last segment of the show. What's your wish? Your wish. You want to get it fulfilled as soon as possible. And how was the experience with Ohmydays podcast?
Oh, it's amazing experience, and I must tell you that the questions and the segments, they were so enjoyable. I really enjoyed a lot. Yeah.
And what's your wish?
I want to expand 361 to Riyadh right now, so I'm working on it. And the one personal thing, because 361 is already there in few countries, so I want, of course, more and more work and more prosperity for that. But personally, I want to see myself in a Hollywood movie.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, fingers crossed. And you must be thinking like, you're not even in Bollywood, how you'll go to Hollywood?
Khwahish can be anything because it's about your journey and your persona. So definitely we pray all your khwahish comes true, and we hope this will definitely be one of your best khwahish for sure. That's always we pray for all the persona. With that note, we are ending today's podcast, and it was an amazing to know, Priya, about your journey. May Allah always give you a positivity, a smile. That's what we always pray for. So before we end, any advice you want to give to the youth?
So youth, I know that you people don't like lecturing, clear about what you want to do in life and the things around you. But I would just tell you one thing, that have more patience and try to talk or learn from people who are knowledgeable and experienced, including your parents. And you never know, you might get good learnings or things which you will keep as your own values for your lifetime.
That's very true, and definitely I would say that always be close to your parents, because very lucky you have them. Ask them those who don't have, so that every day is a new day and every persona is new persona. And I'm for sure with this episode, definitely many women out there will come forward and will inspire with Priya, because I as a person definitely was very inspired. So with that note, we are ending today's podcast, and it's me, Muhammad, and signing out. That's Priya. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.